This is where it's going to get a little bit nasty, but Jamie, I can't help but notice that your original manifesto you submitted was very similar to a current serving sub, and even mentioned that you look forward to working with the team at John Doe. Now, if you're not aware, John Doe hasn't existed as a magazine for about a year now. So, and then I couldn't help but notice after that your manifesto changed, and there's a different manifesto. Could you just fill us in with what went on there?
Yeah, you're not wrong at all. But the reason was, it's negligence on my part by not doing my research. But at the same time, I respect the job that's been done over the last year, and I've looked at previous manifestos. For instance, Tom Blanchflower's manifesto was also involved in that, and I got a lot of information off of him. I did look at I'll even tell you it was Alex Harmon's manifesto that I looked at from last year, because at the end of the day it is a winning manifesto, and I want to do, and I agree, I've been negligent. You can say, at the end of the day it's not going to bother me what you say about it, but I want to do anything I can to win it. I will do anything I can to win this election, even though I have been negligent, and I put my hands up to that. But I want to win. Alex is obviously a winner.
I've got a question. Okay, basically you've just already talked about your BlackBerry and how it's very important to you. You haven't really talked about getting and seeing the people, which is my first point. And then the second point is BlackBerry costs a lot of money, like we've already heard, and then you're trying to put more and more BlackBerries around. I'd rather have more people going out and supplying teams with sports equipment than spending it on £1,000 worth of
So you say one BlackBerry is more expensive than a lot of people to go and talk to people, each on a salary or hourly wage, and sports equipment. I don't understand, how is a BlackBerry more expensive than all the sports?
I'm not saying it's more expensive, but I'm saying I'd rather have the money spent elsewhere than on a piece of equipment doing your job anywhere, where you should be going and speaking to people.
Yeah, but not everybody.
Hang on, I'm living over in Bolgate, travelling to
Okay, so you're living in Eastbourne and trying to do a Brighton job, thank you.
Hang on, where did that come from? Where did that come from?
Leave him, go with a polecat.
No, I'm living in Eastbourne, so I can serve the people of Eastbourne better and serve Brighton.
Okay, so the majority of people are in Brighton, right?
I'll be in Brighton every day. I'll have breakfast in Brighton.
Okay.
The only time I'm in Eastbourne in the morning is for 10 minutes when I get up, have a shower, shit and a shave, and then come in.
Just a point of accuracy for the young man that all of the presidential positions, vice presidential, non-sabbatical and sabbatical positions are open to everyone across the 21,000 students. That includes Eastbourne students. Point of accuracy.
Yeah! Woo! Just start cheering over there, you lot.
Sorry, to the guy in the silly hat. Why do we want to vote for someone who's just admitted, about 4 or 5 times, that you're negligent?
Yeah.
And they want to spend yes.
What's that about?
Joel, you get that, that's it.
I have the utmost respect for someone that holds his hands up to something that maybe should have done by getting. But at the end of the day, all I have done, all you're accusing me of, is looking at a previous candidate, a previous winner from 3 or 4 years ago, called Tom Blanchflower and Alex Harmon. Now, the only thing I can say about that is the fact that, to be honest with you, time will tell, to be fair. Time will tell.
So,
What new can you bring then?
What's that?
What new can you bring in if you're only looking at everyone else's things?
Yeah, but if you to be fair, you obviously haven't read either, you haven't read the manifesto. This manifesto does introduce new things. The manifesto introduces about 3 or 4 new points about why certain societies and why certain sports teams have to be divided between Eastbourne and Brighton. Why is that? That's a new point I want to bring in. I've also said, to be fair, this is going down a completely sport road, which I really didn't want to do tonight. But from my experience, I know for a fact that if we combine Eastbourne and Brighton, we can be one of the best universities with regards to sports, and I agree that this can be done with societies and a community as a whole. Why can't we all be one unit? Why is there this massive divide? You have Eastbourne players shouting, "Come on Eastbourne," Brighton players, "Come on Brighton." That isn't how it should be. We are Brighton University, and I don't know if you're sports players yourself and if you're segregated like we are, but as far as I'm concerned, you might. There's a lot I can bring, and it is in my manifesto. Now, that's all I can say about that. But if you ask me else.
Just going back to your copy manifesto, are you aware of the university's policy on plagiarism?
It actually wasn't copied.
Really?
No, it wasn't copied. I think the kind of Joe used the word similar, it wasn't copied. If it was copied, something he said it right at the start. It wasn't, it was just similar. Why change it? Because why did I change it? If you want to know why I changed it, it's because I had a bit of a reality check at the time and thought, like, exactly like the man said, you can't agree with more. If I am doing that, what new am I going to bring? That is what I thought. It's like, you can't tell me that no one's... I've just told you, I'm not going through it again, Joel. Like, I've told you can read my manifesto. If you can like, all right, I can sit here.
So which manifesto was it again?
I can sit here and say, all right, well, I'm gonna really like. Do you honestly believe that you'll be able to set up an SMS database at uni? Really? Like, Joel, I could go to so many people. £20 a month. I could go. No, it's not about money though. I could go to so many students that just wouldn't be interested in giving the university. I don't know, but I mean, most of you might be. But some people are personal. Some people don't want to be bombarded with text message after text message. But I just said.
Excuse me. On that note, saying that, this is the very first time I've seen you. This man here has been around every campus I've been to in Brighton thus far.
Yeah, but you know what I've been doing. Like, at the end of the day, I mean, I've got. We're all. If you're like, you're a student. Like, I don't know about you, but I've got a dissertation in for 2 weeks' time. Right? I know. Listen, let me finish, right? And the other thing is, I've been out raising money for sports clubs this week. So people.
You've been raising money for the club as well.
Surely that's an example, Katie.
Yeah, but you're supposed to be for comms.
That's for one team.
You're supposed to be for comms and finance.